What's up, YouTube? This is going to be just a quick review of Muscle Infusion Black. This is a product that you can get from Nutrex. Nutrex, I've tried a couple of products from them, including this Muscle Infusion Black. There was a fat loss pill that they have, and I've never tried anything like that. I just wanted to test it out, see how that the results might be from that. For me, that was a little too extreme. It just gave me cold chills and everything else. But even after that experience, I did want to try their infusion protein, because this muscle infusion, it has a ton of different vitamins and nutrients that you don't get with normal protein powders. Now, on this container, I'm not even going to try to zoom in so that way you could see the different vitamins and nutrients, because this label actually is so distorted on the container. It's hard to read, even if I was not using a recorder and doing this video. I'm not sure on why that came in that way, but it seemed like the label itself was pretty old. This I ordered from bodybuilding.com, and that's usually not the case from orders from them. I don't know if that's going to play a factor in this review, but in reviewing this particular product, I'll go over some of the stats that the product has. Each scoop is going to have about 26 grams of protein inside of it, and then it's going to have your typical amino acid profile, and then it's got about 20 different vitamins and nutrients, all at about 35%. So if you're comparing this to something like the Monster Milk or Muscle Milk, this right here actually has a lot more vitamins and nutrients than the Muscle Milk. So it's one of those types of proteins that add extra vitamins and nutrients to it. That was the thing that got me to go ahead and try it out. However, if you're talking about taste-wise, first scoop I had, I felt that this stuff was pretty good. After taking it and going through a whole container, I had the vanilla bean, and the vanilla eventually there's a lot of aftertaste, and after a while it was very hard to keep taking it. I was tempted to stop and just go to another protein. It has a strong flavor to it, and for some reason when you mix this, whether with water or with milk, it will get clumpy after a while if you mix it and don't drink it right away. And even when you drink it right away, there could still be some clumps that form down at the bottom. I'm not sure what's up with that, but that was just something that kind of distracting altogether for me as far as the taste. As far as its performance, I think it's just as any other protein shake that you could take. I didn't see anything in particular that any rapid gains or anything like that. I do like it for the vitamin content that it has inside of it, but as far as the extra ingredients that they put in here, the aminogen and the lactase, these are digestive enzymes. These will help to break down and store protein. Most protein powders will have that. Gold Standard has that. You can get WeTech Pro 24 from the Vitamin Shop. That's got those same digestive enzymes. So most protein powders that you take a look at, Combat, that's got digestive enzymes in it. So I think most protein powders have the digestive enzymes that are going to help you break down the protein. So again, this was something for me that I didn't know. I thought this was that with this particular protein, that was something that stood out when I first got this, but obviously doing further research, I found that some proteins that I even used to take had those same digestive enzymes. So overall, when I look at this package, not something that really stands out. When I purchased this from bodybuilding.com, I believe it was $39.94. So not bad on the price, but cost per serving, you're still doing a lot better with your Gold Standard or WeTech Pro 24. WeTech Pro 24, sold exclusively by the Vitamin Shop, is pretty much exactly like the Gold Standard. Line by line, it's very similar to what you're going to get from Gold Standard, but you'll get that for $48.99, whereas the Gold Standard is $52.99. So you're saving about $4. That does come into play if you're, getting through 2 containers a month, maybe 3. You'd be saving about $8 a month with the WeTech Pro 24. But ultimately, I think those 2 proteins are better than this. This with the flavor that created a problem. But also, one thing that you really might want to note with this, this actually gave me green stool. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure if it's because there was artificial coloring inside of it. But for whatever reason, as long as I took this, I always had a very green stool. And doing research on that, it's either that they're using some sort of artificial coloring inside of it, or this was causing food to pass through my digestive tract so quickly that the bile was still keeping the food green before it came out. Typically, your stool will turn brown as it goes through the digestive tract at a normal pace. So I don't know what was causing the green stool, but ultimately that's why I really can't recommend this, because without knowing that, and I don't see anything on Nutrex's website that mentions anything like that. It's just not enough information. There's other good proteins out there, so I would rather go with another protein powder like a Gold Standard, WeTech Pro 24. I'm actually trying the Nitro Peak again this time around, but talking about cost per serving, the Nitro Peak is still a lot more than what I'd be paying for the WeTech Pro 24 or even the Gold Standard. So more than likely I will go back to one of those 2 proteins, and that's what I'm going to use from here on out. But I did want to do a quick review if you had any interest or were thinking about the Nutrex Muscle Infusion.